New videos every day. Life, wisdom.
Hi, I'm Jen Hilman, and today I am going to discuss extended side angle pose. It's called Parsvakonasana in Sanskrit. And you know, as a yoga teacher, I see some really interesting interpretations of this pose. So I'm going to talk to you step by step about how to really get into this pose with good alignment and strong body mechanics so you can really get the most out of this pose and really build into your strength and your flexibility. So go ahead and roll out your mat and let's get started. I'm just going to start off to say that, you know, a lot of times in this side angle pose, it's really challenging because it's a big hip opener. And what I see a lot of people doing is really kind of slacking off in their front leg. And then you kind of extend your arms out and everyone really wants to touch the floor. So they kind of collapse down and then their top arm is up here, just kind of hanging out. And this is kind of like the really floppy version of an extended side angle. There's really no activation in the core. My leg is not very strong. I'm kind of collapsing in on the front of my foot here, maybe collapsing in on my back foot. So there's really not a lot of power here. So I'm going to talk to you today about how to really ground into the earth and build into your core strength. So it's important to make sure that you have enough space between your feet. So if your feet are too close together, then you really can't sit down deeply. So I recommend stepping your feet as wide as you really can. Then as you sit down into your knee, you'll make sure that your knee stacks over your ankle. So that's a really important part of the alignment. It's the most efficient bone stacking. Then you really want to lift up on the arch of your back foot. So don't just collapse your foot down, but really press that outer edge of your foot down into the floor. It's like a karate chop your foot down. So this outer edge of your leg is very strong and powerful. So it's really giving you a lot of stability while you're sitting down into the strength of your front leg. So this is what we call Warrior Two position. So this is where you start with this strong foundation in your legs. Then to extend your angle, you'll start to reach your front fingertips so far forward that your ribs and your shoulders and your torso lengthen with you as far as you can. Then you hug your abdominals in right here, really tune into your core strength. Then extend your right fingertips down to the earth and stretch your left fingertips high. So this is what an extended side angle really looks like. This is one variation of Parsvakonasana. You can also take another variation, bringing your hand back behind your leg. You can take the variation extending your arm up overhead. But what's really important here is finding this long line of energy from the outer edge of your foot all the way through the side of your waist. And if you extend your arm up overhead, then that line of energy continues out your fingertips. Then also it's important to roll your heart open towards the ceiling. So sometimes your heart will want to collapse down. Maybe you're kind of taking it easy in your front leg, collapsing onto the floor, and your heart is closed. So it's important to really lengthen your fingertips up towards the sky to find length along the side of your waist. Then roll your heart open towards the ceiling. Then once you feel really strong and stable here, you can start to go deeper in the pose by bringing your top arm back behind you to take a half bind and roll your heart open even more. So let's come up and try the other side. So we'll change the footing. So your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat, or maybe even turned in a few degrees. And then your front foot, all 5 toes are pointing straight forward. Then you sit down into your front leg, really super strong. And again, you have to make sure that there's plenty of space between your feet. So you can really sit down and get this hip opening here. Then press down through the back edge of your foot and lift up through the inner arch of your foot so you really have a strong lift in that back foot. Sitting deeply in your front leg, extend your fingertips forward. Now, if you can't quite lengthen so far, you do have the option to bring your elbow down to your knee. Although what tends to happen here is that people collapse in your shoulder, and then it's really just taking a break. You're not really working hard anymore. So if you do bring your elbow to your knee, be sure that you lift up out of your shoulder and keep getting that sense of strength through your belly. And eventually, you're gonna have to come off that elbow and extend your bottom arm all the way down so you can really get the strength of your core. So here we are, sitting deep in your legs, really reaching through your side waist. So you really feel your hip opening, feeling into the strength of your core. Squeeze your belly in, then you'll rotate your fingertips down and your top arm up towards the ceiling. So again, you're reaching for that long line of energy from the outer edge of your foot all the way out through the crown of your head. And then you can extend your fingertips if you take this variation. Then you can go deeper if you choose by dropping your top arm back behind you and use that as a leverage to peel your heart open even more. Keep sitting down strong in your front leg. Don't give up on the power of your legs. And we'll come all the way up. And then you can try again if you still have some strength and stamina in your legs. So you really sit nice and deep, coming into a nice preparation. Extend your body so long. Now, even if you have to take a little shorter stance here, and even if you can't extend your fingertips all the way down, if your body is a limited range of motion, if this is as far as your pose can go, this is great. This is a beautiful line. You still have that long line of energy all the way down to the edge of your foot. That's what we're really looking for here. So you might not go as deep if you're a new practitioner, but you can still get the strength in your legs, you can still get the tone in your core, and you can still get that long line of energy wherever you are. Then we'll try the other side. So a slightly modified, simpler version. Your feet might come just a little bit closer together. Then you can sit down. Maybe you don't sit down as far as if your legs are really wide apart naturally, so your feet are closer together. You still sit down into your legs and feel the tone and strengthen your legs. Then extend your body forward as much as is reasonable for your body. Hug your belly in. Then you'll rotate your arms just like the arms of a clock. So you just roll your arms in your hip sockets. So here we're not quite as deep, but I'm still very powerful in my legs. I'm still very strong and toned in my core, and I'm connecting with this long line of energy from my foot out through the crown of my head, and my heart is open, rolling up towards the ceiling. All right. All right, so I hope that this has been helpful for you to understand a little bit more about what that extended side angle is really working towards. It's a hip opener, it's a core strengthener, it's a heart opener, lots of good stuff to experience in this pose. So if you're one of those floppy yogis that's doing that sloppy variation I showed you at the beginning, then favorite this video. Practice this stretch lots of times until you really start to build that strength you need to get deep into your pose and really get that hip opening, really tune into that core strengthening and build into your heart opening so you can really, really enjoy what this pose has to offer you. So leave me a comment below. Let me know how your progress is going. And subscribe to our PSychetruth channel, where you can check out my other yoga videos and some of my other pose breakdown videos. And visit my website, jenhilman.com, to see what I'm up to. Lots of good stuff in the works. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up my video and come back to watch again soon.